The next lesson is how to create reservations in the system. You can do this in several places, but for now we'll focus on Manager Functions, Customer Reservation. Here you will find a calendar with upcoming days. Obviously you can't go back in time, but you can certainly go forward, and there's no limit as to how far ahead you can go. You can see I can move month to month or just continue back. So if I wanted to make a reservation for Sunday, I can simply double tap it and I can start filling this in. Now, if I'm at a community or a restaurant that does not use house accounts, then I need to fill all this information in. Just like that. You can put in company name if you wanted to. The things that are in red are absolutes, so you would need to put in a phone number. Just like that. How many people are coming to the reservation? 4, let's say. And what time are they coming? 7:30. Now, notice the departure date, or departure time, I apologize, is not a requirement. But if you were to put this here, it gives you a little bit more flexibility when you are using the system to block out certain tables. So if I do this and say 8:30 p.m., if I go and I reserve a table, so let's say I go table 1, that's their favorite table. So we've reserved table 1 for them. If you were to try and go and do another reservation at the same time, for example, let's hit save. We've created the reservation, by the way. If I go back now for the same date, you see it's already created the reservation. And I double tap and add another one. You notice here is a list of all the reservations that you have. You can also print it from here. If I hit add, and I'm going to Joe Smith, 2 people at 7:45, and I try and reserve table 1, you notice table 1 is not in our list. It's because it's unavailable until 8:30. Remember, we have a departure date here with Joe Black's reservation. So the system will prevent you from double booking a particular table. This also works if you are wanting to reserve rooms or hair salon appointments. So just because it's table 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you could also put, a name of a hairstylist, or you can put a name of a conference room that you'd like to start reserving. So don't be limited to just table numbers. You can really create anything you want. Okay? Now, if I want to use let's create another reservation. If I have a house account of a resident or maybe somebody else that's coming or a VIP, I could use account as well to fill all this stuff in for me. So I hit use account. I search for the person that we are looking to put in for the reservation. There they are. Yeah, that's the right person. Hit done. And now I can say 4 people at 7:30. And I can put a phone number in here. Okay. I can either reserve a location or I don't. If I hit save, I can just do that. You can go back in time and click on any reservation you want, and you can add more notes. Okay, and hit save, just like that. So when the person that is taking care of this reservation is viewing the reservation, they'll be able to see any notes that you might have for this particular reservation. You could also, now that you've seen how to create a reservation, you could also check the reservations for your residents or VIPs. So under User Functions, Edit House Account, this brings up our portal. We can search for the resident's name, select it, and under reservations, we can see any reservation that this particular person has for a particular date range. So I can do this for the next month, for example. And it will show me there's nothing reserved for this particular individual, just like that. Okay? I can also, check different time ranges. I can just do 1 day. It really makes no difference. You've got a lot of flexibility here. Okay? The same customer reservation field can also be checked out in the hostess mode. So under user functions, host mode, you can see you've got run reservation module here at the bottom, so you can create reservations just like that. Or you can just go straight to a reservation, hit new, and create your reservations like this. There'll be more detailed information on the hostess mode in another lesson.